Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in again. Gerardo, how you doing?
Good to be here at Flappers East.
Yeah, Flappers East. Anywhere I am, at any time that's not actually Flappers, I call Flappers East. Bappa. So on today's episode, we're trying to think of like what to talk about.
What's that, Brendan?
What's it? What do you mean?
What do you want to talk about, Brendan?
Yeah, exactly. So we thought a funny idea would be just to type into Google comedy news and see what kind of like horrifying stuff pops up. So we did that on the screen, and the first thing that popped up was Beyond the it's by The Guardian. The Guardian is like a left-leaning newspaper, I think. I don't know. Isn't it? Something like that, right?
Let's see.
What is The Guardian? Let's look up the news source. This is something that people don't do enough.
Yeah.
They don't look up the source.
Yeah.
Don't just believe stuff that you see in the news. You got to look up the source.
It's left wing.
Yeah. Okay. It's a British. I thought that was. Yeah. It's a British like newspaper that's left wing. Okay. So The Guardian, now that we've verified the source, is they have an article called "Beyond the Comic Strip: What Does Alternative Comedy Mean?" And this is a question that we've been asking.
Yeah.
What does alternative comedy mean?
Do you want to start reading it or?
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you read?
A scene that started as a counter to straight stand-up at the end of the 1970s is still hard to peg. That was a good choice of words.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a play on, because a lot of an alternative comedy, they talk about pegging men. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Google. I'm not going to say it in the giant. Oh, actually, you know what? Caitlin Jeffers, a person, we had an episode where we talked about pegging. Because she likes to peg guys. She probably pegged some comedians.
So this is
she pegged Vince Caldera, who has a show coming up. When is it?
Tomorrow night or Thursday night.
Thursday night this week.
It's already passed.
Oh, because it's going to be right. It's going to come out later than that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I hope you win. If you didn't go, there was no reason to lie and say that he was pegged. But that was funny.
This is a picture taken from a show called Stranger Things at Alt Comedy Night Party in Bristol.
So is this...
Which is pretty... That's a pretty alt comedy name for a show. Stranger Things, you know?
Yeah, for sure. They love to do references on pop culture.
Yeah.
As most comics do, but the way that alt comedy does it is different. They'll have like an old show... Different, Dallas. They'll have like an old show. There'll be like a suddenly... There'll be like a show called Suddenly Susan...
Yeah.
Or like they'll do some sort of riff on like a show that was popular about 30 years ago.
It's Always Funny in Van Nuys or something like that instead of It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, but that's kind of a great idea. That's pretty good. It's Always Funny in Van Nuys. That's
maybe I'm meant to be an alt comic, dude.
You stumbled on. Oh, I've been trying to be an alt comic for years. They won't let me in. I'm not cool enough.
Oh, look at your head, dude. You're fucking up. You got to get down a little bit.
Ooh, sorry.
There you go.
Good.
Anyways, where were we?
All right. Are they talking about England though, man? Come on. There's no comedy in England.
Oh, yeah, this is probably from England. This is definitely The Guardian.
Jordan Brooks, that guy's me. Another bald guy with a green shirt. Jordan Brooks is like, he's doing comedy, is all like, another thing about Brendan Schaub then. Hey, Brendan Schaub is a fucking idiot, isn't he?
They try to set the scene of what a comedy show is. You know, they use a lot of figurative language and imagery. And they start with, a giant sentient disco ball sits in the front row at a party. The Bristol Comedy Night, run by Pravanya Pillai and Imogen Trussell. Let's be honest. Alt comic names.
Yeah. Imogen Truggle?
Imogen Truggle.
That sounds like a Harry Potter name. Everything they put on the Sorting Hat. The Sorting Hat comes like, you will be perfect for Silver Lake.
Oh, yeah, it did say Pravanya Pillai, Hufflepuff. Sorry.
I mean, nobody will see that you were lying. You could have just said it's not a joke.
I know.
That's just Hufflepuff, then. All English comedy is all comedy because you can't understand what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, and then you go out there and you get the shepherd's bush.
You know, now that we're here, Brendan, can I get your thoughts on alt comedy?
I mean, some of it's good, some of it's bad, like all comedy.
Yeah.
I've talked a lot about all comedy on the show. You have to ask me more. You have to get more specific. This does not sound good. A sentient disco ball. I do not like the kind of and it's just not for me.
Also, what does sentient mean when it comes to disco balls?
It means it can talk and hear, and it's probably somebody.
That's pretty tight.
It's probably somebody in a disco ball costume.
So like hernia having
recording.
God.
What's that?
It's like hernia having God, the voice of God.
I went to one hernia show. Are you talking about Steve's show?
Yes. That's like an alt comedy type thing. He has the voice of God. He's talking to him.
Oh, I didn't see that part. The one I went to didn't have that.
Oh, because you were late.
Which classic alt comedy move? Being late. I mean, those shows do not start on time. Those shars. Yeah, that's definitely all comedy for sure.
Okay.
Anything that's not, like they said in the art, like straight stand up. So anything you build around that, which sometimes can be funny.
So a more specific question for Mr. Brendan Cooney. Mind if I ask you?
Go ahead.
So do you think alt comedy has bumpers when it comes to bowling, as opposed to just rolling down the lane, dude, seeing if you get a gutter ball or not?
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. Because, yeah, I mean, they expect you. I think the all comedy crowd will expect you to be sort of weird and try experimental things.
Yeah.
Which I do like. But at the same time, they also maybe like a certain kind, some of the shows, like a certain kind of performer, the one like checks their boxes. So like they'll just cheer for that person just because they're like, oh, I want to be nice and all that. So sometimes all comedy can be very easy because of that.
Yeah.
Other times it can be kind of difficult because they may just judge you or they're just like dead inside. They would rather sort of lightly chuckle at a person with finger puppets than hear straight stand up from, someone that looks like Bill Burr's nephew. So it can be difficult.
Oh my God, before we started the episode, I did a spit take by accident on my water, and it's fucking with my throat this whole time.
Yeah, it was hilarious, though, because he was like, hey, so about like Vince's show on Thursday, and then he just spit all this water. So it sounded like he was like being like, yeah, I'm not seeing that asshole. Fuck him, right?
That's not what I meant.
I know that's not what you meant, but it was that's what it seemed like.
It just went down the wrong tube, dude. That ever happen to you?
Oh, yeah, I hate that shit. When you choke on water and then everyone thinks you have COVID?
It goes down the wrong tube, like walking into the wrong comedy show, dude.
It used to be you could just have something go down the wrong tube. But nowadays, you got to have someone go down the wrong tube. People are like, you need to do a rapid test. It's like,
Yeah.
but I just drank the water wrong.
Well, I have rapid tests on deck in my library if you need one.
Smart, yeah. That's all you got in your library is that and food items.
All right, are you bored with this menu? Fuck.
Yeah, I guess we should go look at it. It's the book making fun of your bookshelf is the funniest thing Dom has ever done, and I just copy it. Not unlike Shub.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, let's look like what else is happening in
comedy news.
Comedy news
with Brendan Cooney.
So next up, Black Comedy Revolution Flash finale. Oh, Home Improvements.
TV Insider.
But like Home Improvement isn't black comedy. Is there a black version of Home Improvement coming out? Dude, I hope so. That'd be great. Eddie Murphy as Tim Allen? I don't think so.
Oh no, Tim Allen reunites with his Home Improvement co-star Richard Karn.
So I guess it's saying all the shows that are coming out. So news and comedy is just they're renewing old TV shows. So not like great news for comedy, just like rehashing old stuff. Netflix just canceled queer animated comedy series Q-Force. Queer animated? What does that mean? Netflix just Q-Force. Oh, is Q-Force like Queer Force?
Probably.
Yeah, duh, yeah.
They're
so the picture, or what were you gonna say?
They're like the gay Avengers?
Maybe. But the picture it's a guy with half pants and a gun in it, and then they don't have shirts on, and then like an ugly lady in the back with a robot head, kind of looks like Deadmau5, and then a black guy who looks like in a suit. Sean Hayes led show. Sean Hayes, that's the gay guy from one of those shows, right?
Sean Hayes. Let me see.
Like Will and Grace or something?
Sean Hayes.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
2022 has been a pretty upsetting year for TV shows featuring LGBTQ plus characters prominently.
I'm about to choke on water. Play one of the. Play not that.
The Many Faces of Twink.
All right, play. Was that the same thing? Oh, it is cute.
It's a check-in time for our master of disguises. Wait, has anyone seen Twink?
Would you like some chamomile, love, for your nerves?
Thank you, Grandma Rose. Wait a minute, Grandma Rose is dead. Trampled to death 10 Black Fridays ago.
Relax, boo-boo, it's me! Check-in day realness, bitch. I mean, boss, but also bitch, because I love you, bitch.
Twink, that was amazing and very triggering.
It was my 11 o'clock show, and I was doing something groundbreaking with my hair. Red! All of a sudden, a man in the audience caught my eye. The first thing I noticed is that he'd covered up some pretty nasty bruises on his face and neck with makeup, and let's just say he's no me with the concealer.
Not a lot of jokes in this animated show. Oh, 5 minutes. No. I can't watch five. I think the problem I'm seeing with this show is that I don't really understand the references.
Yeah.
Like, so I get why they would cancel. This is for a very specific crowd.
Yeah.
And they might not even like it because, I mean, there's probably enough gay people to watch an animated show, but I don't.
Now I know why they let Dave Chappelle's The Closer on Netflix.
Scroll down a little bit. Play a little bit of the first one.
Which
Not
one?
the one above it, the trailer.
Oh,
That's
the
what I
trailer.
mean.
Here we go.
Come on, go, go, go!
2-minute trailer.
The trailer should tell us what is actually going on.
Our 2011 valedictorian, Agent Steve Merriweather.
Now, Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed. I can stand before you as my true self. A gay man!
There was a mistake. We just recrunched the numbers and actually, Agent Buck, who happens to be straight, but that's not what's going on. It's legit.
I respect your decision.
Okay.
At the very least, I hope this little incident won't affect my posting.
I understand the premise now.
assignment for you.
Where? Moscow? Beijing? Got
West
it.
Hollywood.
They sent him to West
Our lives
Hollywood
are
because he's
passing us
gay.
by. It's time to do something about it.
We need to work a real case already.
You know I love you, but
Wanda
I can't make any
Sykes is in it.
promises.
'Cause
We
she's in
go,
every
Rose!
animated show.
This team is ready.
You were so cool 5 seconds ago.
You all uncovered an illegal nuclear arms deal with a tie to the federal government? I've never been prouder.
Let's do this.
If you mess with us,
No, this is
there
not a
will
bad
be
premise.
repercussions.
I built a search algorithm more powerful than Google and only slightly less evil.
Wow. You'll slay going
not
undercover.
funny.
I'm here to absolutely save the day.
Thank God for you, drag queen.
Thank God for every drag queen. But not actually, obviously.
Hold up, I'm the head of Q-Force.
Oh, you gonna cry?
No, the only thing that makes me cry is that one Rita Wilson scene in Sleepless in Seattle where she... Wait. Everyone look at the back of the plane! The thing about being queer is that...
Yeah, pride, chosen family, we get
Okay,
it. The
I've had
bomb,
enough. But yeah, I mean, decent premise, right? I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't watch it.
No, but it's not for me or you, really.
Yeah.
But the idea that, like, okay, great Secret Service or whatever he is, agent of some kind, he's amazing, and then like I guess this goes back in time, and it's like Don't Ask, Don't Tell is repealed, so he's like, I'm gay, and then they're like, they send him to West Hollywood, but West Hollywood has some sort of nuclear bomb thing going on that he has to crack with other gay team members. Not, it's like white chicks or something.
You know what? I would totally watch it if it wasn't a cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon stuff I don't watch as much.
Yep.
I feel like I'm tired of all the cartoon stuff because they're always like, they're like that show Big Mouth where it's just like gross,
Yeah.
like it's too over the top, and they just think it's hilarious to say like "come" or like "I'm a twink, slay," like that's
Yeah.
all the same shit. Also, you know what the one I hated the most was that Drawn Together show.
Oh, dude, I used to watch Drawn Together as a kid.
But it's really lowbrow. You watched as a kid, though, right?
Yes, as a
it's
kid.
like extreme lowbrow.
Yes.
Because you're younger than me. So I'd watch it and I'd be like, I hope adults aren't watching this. But it was like kind of for adults, though.
Yeah.
Because there's all these like sex jokes. That shit is like, oh God. This kind of reminds me of that, but it's not as bad. It's just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So it got canceled. Well, in comedy news, Netflix canceled a show that's not very well done.
Nick Nemiroff is all over the place here.
I know. It's very sad about Nick. He's a friend, and
he died in his sleep, right?
I guess. I don't really know the details. I just saw a tweet about it, and just like somebody sent it to me, and Nick is just like a funny guy and he does like goofy jokes. I was like, this is a bit almost, but then I was like, Nick would never actually do a bit like that because that would be too far. Juno, oh Jesus Christ! Every other fucking link is like, remember to be sad.
Look at this. It says breaking news, and then Nikki Glaser, good clean filth.
There's breaking news about Nikki Glaser.
The Futon Critic, the web's best television source.
So, does she have a special out?
Yes, it debuts July 16th.
Okay, well, we watched the gay show, so we should watch the trailer for this one too.
All right, how many dick jokes?
Guy asked
I say at least 2.
to call him daddy in bed recently, and it was Father's Day, so I was like, okay, I'll give it to you. I found the best way to discourage something in bed that you're not into is to try to ruin it for them. So I gave in at first. It was hard, but I was like, oh yeah, does daddy like that? And by the end of it, I was just like, that. He came right away. I am tired of you girls in your 20s dating men my age who should be dating me, according to all my 40-year-old friends. There's like an epidemic of 20-somethings with old souls. Of course you like the only thing old about a woman that you can't see. You never hear a guy going, she's 23. I know she's 23, Nikki, but seriously, she's got like the oldest pussy. I'm 37. All I do is talk about my vagina on stage. It's like, enough. I'm just at this point in my career where I'm ready to like close that
pause it
chapter.
for a second. It'd be funny if like either me or you did like a stand-up special teaser, and it was us doing our jokes, but then had Billie Eilish songs.
He's like,
I'm just like, I'm a middle-class white guy, so it's either stand-up comedy or anything else I want to do. You hurt me again, or whatever Billie Eilish.
Putting Bill Burr's in Star Wars.
You're the nice guy, I'm the hot guy, we're the hot guy. Yeah, I'm like, and the thing about Bill Burr being in Star Wars is like, you get to space and there's still people from Boston. Hot guy with the bad guy, you think you're the cool guy.
And you're in this yellow dress too.
Billy, so it makes me, I'm in the dress. No, that's too far. No one wants that. All that woman's songs are, so a lot of bad stuff has happened to her already.
Yeah.
Kind of an indictment of men, as is this trailer.
Yes.
Men date women that are too young for them.
Yep.
They make women say gross things in bed.
Dudes come to babies.
What are we doing? Yeah, dudes coming on. Oh, really, dude? What are we doing to these women, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Okay, and I do not count myself out. I'm a piece of shit.
All right. You want to watch the rest of it?
Yeah, I do. I'm enjoying it. To be honest with you, I'm kind of enjoying this one as well. So, yeah.
And pivot, like, to my asshole. Like, you guys, I have not even begun.
She has sort of Rashad cadence a little bit.
Shab?
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Good, clean filth. Gringo Nikki.
Gringo Nikki.
The Gringo Nikki. I mean, she's way better than Shab, but, maybe not for us. Al Franken sells out 6. Damn. Used to be a senator, man, doing shows in Acme Comedy Club. Where's that?
I don't know.
Where is Acme Comedy Club?
Minneapolis.
Oh, well, that's a state. He was doing some Shabanese taking over me's.
Oh, what? Franken got. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he
this.
got the Me Too stuff.
Oh shit, dude.
That conservative lady said that he was rude to her.
Oh, in a Me Too way?
Yeah, Leanne Tweeden was on a USO tour with him, and he took a picture where he was like pretending to touch her boobs, which is bad. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But it may have been politically motivated. He was like saying that she was in on it. I don't know.
Did Al Franken ever go like, "Hey, I'm funny, baby"? You know,
look, I'm so funny, man. Al Franken, baby.
Al Franken, baby.
Al Franken's gonna Frank. You know what I mean? Sometimes a Frank got a Frank, baby. Franken is Franken.
Franken be Franken.
Franken is Franken. We're not Franken, baby.
Should we?
He is kind of a piece of shit for doing that. But hey, you know what? You make mistakes.
Oh,
even
shit.
in old age.
Row Decision rallies LA comics to rage on stage.
Okay, this sounds like a good one.
Sounds like a good article,
This sounds
dude.
like a good. I want to scream.
I want to.
Liza got in on it. Damn. Damn, if you're making Eliza Schlesinger political, this Supreme Court is doing things that you could not have predicted, okay?
Headliner Eliza Schlesinger on stage at the Pro Comedy Show at the No Fuss Comedy Bus on site. The Pro Row Comedy Show at the No Fuss Comedy Bus.
The Pro Row Comedy Show at the No Row Holy Hose. I can't even say it. Say that 100 times fast. The No Fuss Comedy Bus.
That should be the name of this episode.
The No Fuss. That is. That absolutely is, dude. You know what, Kavanaugh? He's not afraid of like people protesting his house. He's not afraid of like making one of the most historic decisions in 50 years of the Supreme Court. What he is afraid of? The No Fuss Comedy Bus. Oh, really, dude? Kavanaugh's shaking in his boots.
He's scared of open micers going to flappers talking shit about this decision.
Who drives the No Fuss Comedy Bus? Who's the driver? I hope they drive safe. A lot of funny on that bus.
In the midst of the darkness that blanketed Hollywood with the overturning of Roe vs. Wade, laughter, as usual, felt like the most potent way to medicate anger and frustration.
Yeah, laugh, cry, love, man. That's what I say. There's something profoundly unnerving about taking off with the world one way and landing to it in a new, horrible way, Schlesinger told the Times. I guess she must have been on a plane. I want to scream. My insides feel cold. I feel profound rage and sadness. I was with my tour manager and opening act, Hunter Hill, and we just sat silently with heavy sighs because we all felt so powerless. God damn! This is Eliza Schlesinger talking. This is huge. That is crazy. Like, damn. She never talks about. She made fun of comedians or female comedians because she said that they like don't like. I don't remember. What did she say? Something about having a World War II joke, and she got shot.
I have no clue.
I don't even remember, but I remember her. She is not the type to be super political in her act.
But I did find the driver of the No Fuss Comedy Bus.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Taylor Bug Streitz.
I never heard of them. Interesting. Good for you, Bugs. Did they interview any other comics that got mad? Anybody we know?
Let's see here. I like how they say that all
Wait,
of
who's that?
Oh, what about this?
That's
This is
Bugs.
Schlesinger.
Scroll up for Bugs. No. Scroll down. It's like not that one, but the one under it. That's Taylor Bugs.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Bug. I don't know her. Okay. Anybody else? Let's see. I've heard about the Zhao Young person.
Zhao Young.
Yeah, they had another article about that, but we won't go to that yet. She was like in a war with China. Oh, there, Laura Peak.
Okay.
We know Laura. She's been on Chatterbox. This particular show's... Which show is this, though?
Show's host.
Wait, so
One of LA's big three comedy clubs, the Hollywood Improv, nestled for nearly 50 years on Melrose, had been packing both its rooms at its stage of the pandemic, but that they were too... Okay, what the fuck is the show? Okay, so at this one show, only 2 of the women on the bill spoke out about Roe vs. Wade, and almost everyone else, who were men, steered very clear of the topic and stuck to their tried and true material.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you go to a club and you have comedy prepared. You may not talk about Roe v. Wade because you don't have anything funny to say about it. It's not that you're steering clear of it.
Unless you're driving the No Fuss Comedy Bus.
Yeah, the No Fuss Comedy Bus. So Laura Peak, recent LA transplant by way of Nashville. What if you had been aborted? Peak fired back. I would have been having a nice time not talking to your dumbass Uncle Rick. It would be nice. It would be a nice life. Okay. I know Christina Catherine Martinez vaguely. What did she say about Roe?
I've done shows the night Trump was elected, the night Prince died, and the night Kavanaugh was confirmed. As a professional comedian, but more urgently as a person, it's my job to be present, she said. I tried to meet the room where they are at. Sometimes the room needs to mourn together. Sometimes they need release. Lori Kilmartin.
Yeah, Lori. What did Lori say?
I recently did one abortion joke on MSNBC and got dozens of death threats after it was posted on right-wing sites and Fox News. I currently have a bit about how great the 70s were for American women, partially because of abortion rights, because obviously I got to tweak it. My next road gig is in Ohio. I plan on doing all my abortion jokes. She's just basically flexing on them, dude.
Yeah, she's just like, I got a lot of gigs coming out there.
How do you feel about the overturning of it?
Whatever, I'm getting paid, okay? And I'm going to drop some abortion jokes. Got a lot of abortion jokes. Man, yeah, I mean...
What are your thoughts of me on SNL this weekend?
I think it's funny this news article is like, women are screaming. They are mad. It's not like it didn't go like women make hilarious jokes about it. Even the article is just like, women are mad. So that one you missed the one guy, the guy that had Chris Porter. His thing was like something like no abos. Oh, that's tough. That was his one.
No more abobos. That's tough. That's all I got on that. Chris Porter.
That's actually kind of funny. No more abobos. No more abos. Oh, really, dude?
Oh, really, dude? Yeah. Also, too, it's like the title's misleading.
Yeah, they were just trying to be funny, really. There wasn't a lot of rage on stage.
Yeah.
A lot of rhyming in that article. Rage on stage. No jokes, comedy fuss. What is it? No homos on the comedy bus. Jesus Christ, LA.
No fuss, comedy bus.
No fuss, comedy bros.
Let me see here. The Pro Row Comedy Show at the No Fuss Comedy Show bus.
At the Rob Brennan Schaub Comedy Nest. It's starting to sound like one of those Ryan O'Flanagan clips where he's like, jabba-dubba-dubba-dee, or whatever he does.
Rogers Park Social to host open mic comedy nights twice.
That's huge.
That's huge news. Huge. In the city of Chicago.
Wait till you get this, Chicago, the city that never has wind. I'm just kidding. The city of windy sleets.
Anthony Aguinaldo said he wanted to create a place in Rogers Park where people can come together and laugh.
Dude, hold on for a second. This is literally how, when like somebody who doesn't know comedy in LA, when I talk, this is what I sound like. This article is like, Brendan Cooney talks about Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank and blah, 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 blah,
incessantly.
Blah. Yeah, this is like, I'm glad that they have, we should be embraced like this. The article, there should be someone in LA that writes an article like this about us.
I like how this article, too, is acting like nobody in Chicago has ever heard of an open mic.
Yeah, there's Chicago. Not much comedy there.
An open mic night is coming to Rogers Park. And then you hear the collective gasp.
This is sick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for Rogers Park. Pretty soon they'll have a Raccoon Tweeties, some version of that.
The Comedy Social will run 9 to 11 p.m. July 5th. Just one day?
Damn, the day after July 4th, though.
Oh, the first and third Tuesdays of every month. That's fucked up. Why are they making a mic that's first and third? I hate those.
Yeah, it should be weekly, right?
Yeah. What about the fifth Monday of a month? That's the thing about these mics that are first and thirds. It's like the fifth is like their week off, and it's like, dog.
The comedy news is hilarious. It went from like, okay, somebody that is well respected has passed away sadly, to a bunch of shows have been canceled, to Nikki Glaser stand-up special, to now an open mic in Chicago. An open mic being started in Chicago is the like sixth most important news in comedy. Comedy sucks. Comedy's so bad. Yeah. We don't have any mics in LA anymore, and they are starting one in Chicago and what is it? Rogers Park.
Rogers Park.
We should go.
I'm down.
If this is a big enough show, we could fly out there.
Yeah.
If you guys could just start a Patreon for me and start putting
you
money.
want to start the Patreon?
No, I want somebody that really doesn't like Schaub to do it. Start a Patreon.
Let me see here. The open mic night will be scheduled between Rogers Park Social's Monday jazz nights and Wednesday's bartender-led trivia nights.
Yeah, it's tough competition.
It's so funny. It's like somebody was in a time machine from the 20s and came to now and was like, oh, you ever hear these open mic nights?
See, yeah, we'll start an open mic there in Rogers Park now.
If I ever start an open mic out here, I'm going to get LA Times to publish an article on it.
I know. That's what they should be doing.
Alhambra Park starts an open mic.
Crazed Isimo host.
Crazed Isimo host. Lashes out at other open mic hosts. Let me see. House of Blues winds up Pride Month with Best People of Comedy Show.
Check out what city it's in, though. Dallas.
Dallas is different.
Different.
Wow.
Pride Month comedy. Let's read the... do I know any of those people?
It's a tiny little article.
No, I don't know any of those people. G-Baby. G-Baby.
Bridget Tooley, good. Kinsey Ford, Josh Edwards, Jeff Jones, G-Baby. Also, shout out Luke Schwartz. If you're out there.
Yeah, Luke, we're trying to get you on this House of Blues in Dallas show. June 29th was the day it was published.
Cameron Diaz comes out of retirement for Jamie Foxx Netflix comedy.
What's that about? What's on that about, isn't it?
Let's see. Dang, she does not look like that anymore, I don't think, right?
Let's watch a trailer. Is there a trailer?
There's not a trailer. They're just announcing this. What is this?
Come on.
Oh, what's this, though?
I feel excited, but I don't know how to do this, you know?
I understand. Listen, I got somebody on the other line that can help you with
This is exactly how my phone call went with Caitlin Jeffers when I got her on this Raccoon Tweeties.
Hold on a second. Hello, Tom, you there?
Jamie, what's up, man?
Chilling, man. Cameron, it's the GOAT.
But instead of Tom Brady,
Hi, Cameron.
it was the owner of Fourth Wall.
I was talking to Jamie, and you said you need a few tips on how to unretire. I'm relatively successful at unretiring.
Honestly, exactly what I needed.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump off and let you guys chat it up.
Perfect. We'll take it from here.
That's pretty funny. That's a good bit. This is in a way, it's kind of what I want to do with like every comedian that moved away during the pandemic. I'm like, hey, listen, Jeff Suing. Hey, how you doing, man? He's like, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How's your kids? How are your kids doing? He's like, oh, you know, they're doing, or I only have one kid, Brendan, but they're doing pretty good. Moved to Ohio. I'm like, listen, I have somebody on the phone. You ready? And it's Tom Brady. I wish I could do that. I would use Tom Brady to get Jeff back.
Oh my God. I like going through when I watch something like that. Cause to me, listen, I'm a dumb person. Mm-hmm. So that to me is not exciting. It's somewhat cringy. You know what I mean? Coming from somebody that had a great tweet this morning.
About Starbucks.
Yes.
What that was boring to you? When Tom Brady coming on the phone?
I said cringy.
Cringy? I changed my life.
Yeah.
I love it. I love every moment of it.
So I like rolling through the comments and somebody's like, how in the world did you get her to come out of retirement? You know? Mm-hmm. Would you comment that?
Did you not watch the video?
Are
you stupid?
Somebody just put funny. Somebody put, you guys need some voice acting lessons.
Shut up, hater.
Any given Sunday too, need a role, LMAO.
I hate people that act like they're an expert on like voice acting and stuff, or like when a video, they're like, look at your posture, look at the way, your voice, you don't have a treble in your voice. Shut up, you fucking loser. How about this? No one knows who you are, you don't get any likes on your comment, and you're fucking, go back, I'm sure you're a very successful voice actor. You fucking probably work at I'm starting to sound like Shab. I almost said P.F. Chang's.
Now all
You're
we
a homeless
need is
cat.
Now all we need is Rick Moranis to come out of retirement, and the world will be a better place.
Yeah, I can live without Rick Moranis.
Tom Brady's like, hold my beard. Let's see, what's the 2000s? It girl is back. Crying emoji.
I mean, yeah, this is the one thing I'll say is I don't really care about Cameron Diaz whether she comes out or I wasn't aware that she was retired.
Me neither.
I wonder if she even is retired, you know?
Somebody put so happy you're doing this. So surprised she's coming back. When I saw her great interview with Kevin Hart, she looked so happy with her decision to retire. Looking forward to this one. Imagine she comes back and then she just instantly becomes a super alcoholic and starts doing a bunch of drugs. And she's like, Hollywood was terrible for me.
This is the worst decision I ever made, was talking to Tom Brady on the phone.
With Jamie Foxx.
Tom Brady is ruining lives left and right by convincing people to do this difficult job again. I decided not to retire. Yeah, I bet you did, because you're the best guy that's ever done it. It's easy for you not to retire, Tom Brady. If I was the best comedian ever, or the best other job that I have ever, I would never retire either.
The best flappers hater.
I will never retire from that.
Channel 4 appoints a new head of comedy, dude.
Is that like an English thing, though? Because if we click on that, we may have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's called Chortle.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Oh, my gosh. Best comedy movies of all time from Longview.
Wait a minute.
What?
Showtime reveals cast for The Wood? Is that like the movie The Wood? Have you ever seen that?
Oh, no, I've never seen that.
Oh, dude. The Wood is so great. I'm sorry that I sound like Shab just then. Oh, dude. But The Wood is like, that's one of my favorite
dude?
coming of age movies. Such a good movie. If there's a TV show, damn, they're trying to get me to subscribe to Showtime. May have to do it. Is it directed by...
Let's see.
Is it by the same person or what?
The
main cast has been reviewed. Vince Staples, the rapper. And then the TikTok dude, what was his name? Interesting.
I do not know.
Well, the guy in Vince Staples is the guy on the left, the rapper, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy in the far right, that's that TikTok dude. He's also in Snowfall. And the guy in the middle is from the original one.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I bet he's like a dad or something in it. Dude, you got to see that though. It's really good. The Wood.
Okay.
It's a great movie.
I'm down to watch it.
So there is some good news in comedy after all.
Richard Pryor's daughter, Rain. Oh, Rain's on Will Smith's Oscar slap. They're both really good guys.
That's a good take. Hey, I don't hate that take. I think they probably are good guys, both really good guys. I mean, Will Smith is insane for slapping Chris Rock over that, but doesn't mean he's not a good guy. You know what, Rain? Maybe Rain Pryor is the person that people should have asked. It's a bit weird that they're asking her now. Yeah. It's been a while since then. People magazine, very slow news day for them. They're like, let's ask Richard Pryor's daughter what she thought about something that happened 2 months ago or whenever. I don't even remember. Feels like it happened in 2019 at this point. I have forgotten about the slap. Greg Gutfeld, Fox News show, how comedy went from the left, and then what's the rest of it?
A Fox News host's strange backstory shows how liberals lost comedy.
I'm not sure if that's true.
Is there a trailer, dude? Is there a trailer?
Show us your clip, Greg.
Let's get a clip.
So you know what, Greg? Send a clip to Chatterbox. See if you can get on the show.
I'm gonna look something up really quick. Hopefully it's worth it.
Greg Gutfeld, stand-up comedy, conservative comedy. The conservative comedy that I saw that was like so ridiculous was
Shane Gillis pops up.
Well, Shane Gillis was good, but the one where it was like the Jim Breuer as the bird. Remember we watched that and we was like cockatoo, cockatoo.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to post a set that says conservative stand-up comedy.
The Nick DiPaolo clip that's so funny to me is like that picture. He had to redo it because in the first one he's flicking them off, right? One of the guys had died. He'd been like killed by some sort of tragic accident or like on purpose. I don't know. But they didn't do any backstory on it. So he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that." I was like, "You moron,
really,
dude?" Yeah.
Damn.
Very dumb.
I don't know, dude. What's popping off in your comedy news, dude?
I don't know. If I should announce it now, but I'm gonna headline the Chatterbox in August.
Oh shit, for reals? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that'll be great. I don't know. I'm gonna host another show. I don't know when. It's like a video game show. Doing open mics as usual.
Yeah.
We love an open mic, don't we, folks?
What do you mean video game show?
This guy Joel Samatario, he always has like some shows that in some way involve video games.
Alt comedy.
I guess it's all comedy. All comedy's just a big tent.
Is it a streaming game thing?
I hope not.
It's in person, something having to do with video games.
Yeah. Maybe they'll stream. I don't know.
I'm gonna put a stamp on your head. All comedy, dude.
I remember one show he did. Like we did a show and then people played video games on stage on a big projector or something like that. I think I might have played video games in the thing. I'm not sure. All right.
Oh, you want to end it?
I don't know. How much time have we done so far?
We've only really done like 40 minutes.
Oh, fuck. No. We did a lot of the comedy news.
Light work, dude. Light work.
Yeah. I don't know. What else? We got to finish this out, man.
All right.
Let's keep going. Let's go back to the news.
All right, we're on page I think 7 of the news.
What did he say that how they lost comedy though? What is Greg Gutfeld's? What was his thesis?
Well, I think this is just the announcement of his show. Let's see here. Keep talking to the audience. I'll try to find the answer for you fast.
Yeah, I remember watching they showed a clip of Greg Gutfeld's I don't know, it was monologue and it was pretty bad, but it wasn't worse than any of the other monologues, you know?
Yeah.
It was just as bad as. I like Bill Maher's show, but his monologues are terrible, and Greg Gutfeld's monologue was just the same, just as bad. Stephen Colbert's monologues are really bad. Jimmy Kimmel's are okay, but they're kind of boring, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just monologues aren't good anymore. They're just not good. I don't know if they've ever been that good, really. Conan O'Brien's was funny. But when people say Gutfeld is super bad, it's not really. They're all kind of bad. They're all not exciting. I'm not sitting down to watch Seth Meyers and being I'm going to be blown away by this guy's monologue. I pretty much know what he's going to say. People love that guy, John Oliver.
Yeah.
I can't stand that shit.
Oh, really? Another thing about how it's bad. America is trash. A literal dumpster on fire.
Like that, I don't know if that's for you, good for you, but I don't like it. It's not for me.
So there's no literal quotes from Gutfeld in this? It's just, they quote his like you were saying, his monologues about him talking about Trump and stuff. But
yeah, because it's Slate, so they're just gonna shit on. It's a. I was gonna read something.
Oh, sorry. Here.
The New Republic, for example, asked if Gutfeld was the worst show on television and declared it to be the latest evidence that conservatives have no sense of humor. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so I mean, they're just like they're just saying it's bad.
Yeah, there's no quotes on it.
No, it's just basically an indictment of this guy Greg Gutfeld. I mean, maybe they're right. I don't know.
See, that's the worst comedy news.
Yeah.
Let's see what the best I got one for Brendan.
Oh, it's a magic comedy. The Kibitch. The Kibitch Library.
It's called the Kibitch.
The Kibosh Library.
Is this it starts with a poem? Oh, no.
Oh.
Oceans have encroached into Fostoria this summer. This does not make sense. Why would it say this magician tricks us again, dude?
What are they talking about?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Did a magician write that article? Boom. Magicians suck.
They fucking suck. Celebrity juice to end.
What's celebrity juice? Is that a comment? No, it's chortle. Why is there so much news in British comedy?
Yeah. Funny lady, Harvard Gazette.
Nah, skip.
A new kind of comedy.
Yes, Santa Barbara. This is what we need.
Ooh.
Christian conservative comedy.
Oh, of course. A woman tells the cop who stopped her in a carpool lane she's allowed to drive here because her pronouns are they and them.
Ugh.
Yeah, baby. Let's laugh. Let's laugh.
God. This is playing into Slate's article. Conservatives aren't funny. Jesus, that's a bad joke.
Christian conservatives used to be very dour and self-serious, says B editor-in-chief Kyle Mann in my new video. Today, he says it's the left who are self-serious. They're the ones that have trouble laughing at themselves.
Blah, blah, blah. Suck my dick.
You're like, next article.
No, I like this. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Even when he's talking, he sounds like he's wrong.
Yeah.
He sounds boring as hell. One Babylon Bee video, the woke zone that sounds great, right? Would you click on something that was called the woke zone?
Dude, I would start something called the woke zone, dude.
I might click on it the way I click on a Brennan Schaub clip, just to be like, how bad can this get? It's like, the liberal cringe videos where they're showing like women crying and screaming because Trump won. This is the conservative version of that. The woke zone makes fun of the way the media ignored violence and arson during the ignored violence
and arson.
They didn't report on what was going on. It'll take more than a grain of salt to bring down the British Empire. These people are like the fucking old British guys in Gandhi. I don't care if they fill the jails.
This is hilarious, dude. We have to write things that are funnier than things they're actually doing, man responds. That makes our job very difficult. It's different.
Boring. John Kerry warns that the war in Ukraine might distract from climate change, suggests one. Ugh. This is so bad.
Cosmo magazine features a morbidly obese woman on the cover as the picture of health, and math professor says 2 + 2 = 4 is racist, are among other ideas that can't be used as jokes. It's a colonialist white supremacist idea. A math professor really said 2 + 2 = 4 is racist. Oh my! I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Man, this is so stupid.
Does Snopes not understand that you're making jokes?
So it's like,
I don't know.
You know how when me and you, we sort of get angry that people like shit on what we talk about, or like this, oh, you can't say that or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a legitimate point. But then I read stuff like this, and I'm like, good God. These people just do not get it.
Yeah.
The culture is changing.
Twitter says they'll allow the bee back on the platform only if it deletes the tweet. What tweet? What? Oh. Okay, Twitter banned the bee Its offense was tweeting an article that named Assistant Secretary of Health Rachel Levine Babylon B's Man of the Year.
That's so mean. That's meaner than anything we said about Chab.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
The
it
culture
just like
is
makes
changing.
It makes you feel like, ugh. You
Yeah.
ever feel like
Even this article is like, it's terribly like outlined or layout or formatted.
Yeah.
Everything about this kind of stuff. The first line is so funny though. The first line is hilarious.
Oh, get ready. Oh, no, you didn't. Santa Barbara News Press. You went there. You made a they-them joke like this was a fucking open mic at the fourth wall. Boom. Boom, baby.
Stand-up comedy in Kiev.
It's an article and everyone's dead.
Fuck. Oh, it's so. There's no article.
Yeah, well, there's probably no comedy in Kiev right now.
Loading ad. Jesus Christ, dude. Well, let's see what this video is. We got. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Our comedy seller in Ukraine. All my country in seller now, to tell the truth. Because of bombing and rockets, all this stuff.
Bit.
So it's really easy to...
Do you hear that? He was like, welcome to comedy seller in Ukraine. He's like, all my country is seller now because...
find audience for stand-up. Because...
I can find an audience for stand-up because he could do this. He could do like a bunch of... Okay, this is great.
You just come and people hear.
Ukrainian stand-up comic Anton Timoshenko is weaponizing his comedy, fighting Russians with...
What? Fighting? No, he's not.
He's not weaponizing his comedy.
He's making good jokes.
Yeah.
Anton Chekhov is...
Anton Chekhov.
Anton Timoshenko is using words to defeat tanks.
Luka Doncic is actually burning the wall.
They send like... they start talking about like the crazy Russian weapons and they have like Anton Timoshenko. The Russian army has large vacuums that can literally suck people into them. But Anton Timoshenko has a great joke. Annihilating the Russian AK-500s.
Not only killing them, but also destroying the morale.
Destroying Russian soldiers' morale. One hilarious joke about the subway at a time.
On YouTube.
Last 10 years of my life, I was raising money to have a flat in Kiev. Now I'm raising money to win a war. That's...
He hopes his set of English
What if he's
punchlines...
like, he starts off, they're like showing Anton Chekhov weaponizing his jokes and laughter to defeat the Russian army. And he's like, Vladimir Putin, you know what he can do? Suck on my balls, you bitch. Fuck you. I'd laugh really hard at that too. Anton, you know what Putin is? Stupid Russian asshole, right? With no dick. He has no asshole, born without one.
And then the reporter goes, Anton Timoshenko just fucked Vladimir Putin in his butthole.
It'd be funny if you said some racist stuff.
Yeah.
Right? If you open with that. Like, weaponizing hilarious routines.
They call us Nazis. What's the matter with that?
He's like, what is the matter with being Nazi now, right? We're like,
will help raise money from abroad. But here in this comedy club in central Kyiv, his war effort...
Underground stand-up club?
There's like, they have to like put the camera out of their way because there's like a swastika on like the side there.
Let's see if I can find the underground stand.
Underground, everywhere you look, underground now because
it's comedy club.
Because it's a great punchline. You'll get it. You know, I don't have to say.
His war effort is live.
That's an old comedian right there.
It's so funny how fast you go to mocking them.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't control myself.
Here we go.
You know what's funny about 9/11 is...
Twice a week, he takes to the stage to perform for a local crowd, who show up, air raid sirens or not. They lap up Ukrainian language versions of gags like this one.
The funniest country in Europe is Germany, because when we ask for weapons, Germany says, we don't have enough weapons to share. Oh, come on, Germany. come on. My grandmother said you have a lot of.
Damn, dude, this guy's lighting it up.
Anton Tomashenko,
Anton
dude.
Tomashenko, welcome to the Raccoon Tweeties. We want you on, man.
Tell you
this
what.
This is the Shab should be watching Tomashenko.
Anton Tomashenko just earned this spot for a call out or shout out on weekly. Okay.
I think Tomashenko should be on the No Fuss Comedy Bus.
Yeah.
I mean, he's welcome to the No Fuss Comedy Bus and the Roe vs. Wade. What is it? The Roe
vs. Wade comedy show.
The Roe vs. Wade comedy show. It was Roe for no. Yo, yes for Roe comedy show. No Fuss Comedy Bus. All right. I will do our
favorite segments
now. Another guy who would definitely belongs on the No Fuss Comedy Bus is Scott Lurs. Checking in with Scott.
Checking in with Scott.
All right. Scott says, the thing about having COVID right now. Oh, I already read that one. Jesus. He hasn't tweeted in 7 years.
God
Already
damn
know
it.
one. When I'm bartending, I get recognized by and I think I've read that one.
You could read my hot tweet for today.
I'm not going to read your goddamn tweet.
Checking in with Gerardo, dude. Dude, it felt so good to get 11 likes. Fuck.
Paternity leave sounds like a term for when a man abandons his family. I like that. That's a solid tweet. Almost no likes on it. Interesting. You failed Scott, Twitter. You failed Scott.
Oh, what do you mean almost no likes?
Well, mine was the second like.
Oh, gotcha.
So we'll go.
So I'm not the only one, huh?
I'm not. Were you the only other like? There's no.
No, I'm saying I'm not the only one that gets 2 likes on things.
You and Miguel and Scott.
Yeah.
Is Heather okay? Is Heather okay? Probably not.
Probably.
My net worth is tied up in some rugs, a signed photo of Joe Namath, a 2000 Honda Civic, and a plethora of Kohl's cash. I think it needs a stronger closer, but the beginning is strong.
Yeah, like your money's all tied up in something.
The one she says a signed photo of Joe Namath, I was like, okay, that's pretty good. 2010 Honda Civic, okay, kind of funny. But then Kohl's cash, it's like, eh.
What about a life-size pinata, dude?
A little hacky. What's that?
A life-size pinata.
Oh, Harito?
Instead of Kohl's cash.
Yeah, if she had a life-size, well, it might not work for Heather's like brand, you know?
Nah.
It's missing something. What I'm saying is it's almost there.
Yeah.
I gave it a like, but not a retweet. Because it's just not hitting. I want to be totally honest when we do these segments with both Scott and Heather. Because we don't want to be like Ken Gar. Okay?
That was one comedy news thing we didn't read, is that Ken Gar's acceptance rate is at an all-time low.
Yeah. The news article we didn't put on is like this. LA Times wrote an article about how he's the most unliked comedian based on social media alone. Not like whether people like him or not, but his posts have the least amount of likes.
Yeah.
And it was on all. It was Instagram, TikTok. They even went back. They found his like a deleted Vine. They had like an old like a statistics from Vine. There was some stuff about his live journal entries.
They even called out his special too.
His special. They said it was worse than the Gringo Poppy.
Hey, are you hungry?
I ate dinner, man.
Oh, you did?
You son of a bitch. You said you ate already.
I did, but I'm going to go get tacos.
Again?
Yeah,
I'm down. Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm not going to lose a great opportunity like that, like Ken Gar would.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. We got to like find a way to get Ken Gar, because the last few ones have just been us saying that Ken Gar sucks, but I don't really think that. I like Ken. Ken's a friend of mine. So we have to figure out a new way to put him in, even though he's so hated by the community. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a Ken Gar pinata.
Yeah, dude. Just having sit behind you.
Have like guests on, and like what the guest does is they like beat the Ken Gar pinata. They get the candy out. Ken, do you have candy inside you? All right. Thank you. Bye.